Hey everybody, this is Heather from Hooked on Pickin. I've actually had a lot of you ask, can you do a video on how I actually package Poshmark items? And so I'm going to tell you some of the favorite boxes that I like to use and what sizes that I get from the United States Postal Service, since everything on Poshmark goes priority mail. And then I'll show you exactly how I package this 2 days worth of order that I got behind me that actually is 21 orders that I made $154 on. So I'll show you that. Don't worry, it won't take forever. I'll speed up the video through a lot of the packaging process, but I'll give you the pertinent details during the process. Okay, so my favorite boxes that I like to use from the United States Post Office, I'll kind of go from small to large, is this little tiny guy here. It is called a it's a 7 by 7 by 6. If you look right here, it says what size that is. And so this one I like for things like hats. I've got a hat down here that I'm going to go ahead and just put in the box. So this is perfect for hats or smaller items, and it's one of my favorites overall. And so that one would be perfect for that hat. And then the next one I have is, I always keep these around for extra padding inside the boxes, or you can just buy some bubble wrap. And so then this is one of my favorite ones. It comes like this, but it's really easy to just go ahead and put together. But it's looks like a little bit larger than a small priority mailbox, and it's just simply called a 0196L. That's what that one is. And this one's perfect for anything that's a smaller item, like I've got this intimate shapewear or bathing suits or something like that. And so that's perfect for that. Then this is my most used box because for one, I like it because I don't have to use tape, because it has an adhesive seal just like this one does. That smaller first box does not. I actually have to use packing tape to put it together. But this one is called a, let me see, where's the number? 1097. So the last one was a 1096. This one is a 1097. And so it's perfect for things like this. Like I've got a real thin purse, just slides right down in there, and I'm able to just close it up and seal it and ship it. Now I'm not closing any of these things right now because I need to know what's in the box to make sure I put the proper label on top of it. My next one is just almost exactly like the 1097. It's called the 1092, but if you can notice the difference, it's a little bit wider. And so if you've got a bundle, sometimes it works a little bit better to put in this box, but this one is a 1092. I'll show you that right there. And all you have to do is go on the USPS website in order to get these boxes sent to you, and they are for free. This is actually called a shoebox size. This one you tape with regular packing tape, but it is perfect for shoes. Like I said, I've got an actual shoebox here, and it actually will slide right down inside of that box perfectly. And so and if you can even put the shoes in extra. I buy the rolls of big brown paper to be able to put in there to add extra padding. So that's perfect. And then this is my larger priority mailbox. You can use the regular brown boxes that you have around at home if it's something that is larger than this box, but this is called a box number 7. And so this is the size of this, and this is perfect for like your bundles if you've got 5 or 6 items, or like for me, I'll probably be putting this Minecraft backpack inside this box just because it's too large to put in any of the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up packaging all the rest of these things, and then I'll go ahead and show you also how I print the labels and put all the labels on and that kind of stuff. So hopefully this is helpful to get you to package your stuff and in what kind of condition you want to put everything in. Always add padding to everything. I poly bag everything just because you don't know if the box is going to be put on a wet porch or if it's raining outside. And so that's just a good rule of thumb, is to just get some poly bags and always poly bag your stuff. So here I go. I'm going to finish up my order. Okay, now that I've got everything boxed up, I'm going to print all of my labels. I'll show you how I put a few of them on, but I just wanted you to know that it's really, really easy. Just make sure. All right, now that we've got everything packaged, we need to print the label. So we're just gonna go to this item right here. If you look, this is the actual item here. And so we're gonna go ahead and print that label. And so you just click the download shipping label option. A box will pop up. You can also download it from your email if it gets sent to your email, but I like to do it this way just because then I can keep everything straight since I sell so much. Now, because I use Internet Explorer to do this, it always asks me to open this. If you use Chrome, it'll just open the label right away. And so I'm gonna go ahead and open it. It'll pop open my window. Then I just simply print. And I have a Dymo label writer, so I have that set up. If you have a different printer, then you can use a different printer. So I will print it. You can hear it printing now. Then I will go ahead and close this window. Go to 3 easy steps to ship the order. Click that button. Package your item. I did. Print the prepaid shipping label. I did. And drop in the mailbox, which I'm going to actually schedule a pickup. Yay, I shipped it. And if you notice, my order status is pending USPS scan. And so that's how that gets sent to the customer. And so they now know. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull my label off, take it, and go ahead and adhere it to the box. Okay, now that we've got the label printed, I'm gonna go ahead and just find the correct item and then adhere it to the item. So that one was this one here. So I'm just gonna seal up my box. Put the label on. And now I'm ready to go. And so I will probably schedule a United States Postal Service pickup. And then they just come and pick it up tomorrow morning first thing. If I want the things to be scanned in right away, I can just take it to the post office and have it scanned in right away. So hopefully it's been helpful to see how you can ship and package all of your Poshmark items and make it very nice so that the customer receives something great. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins. You guys are a true blessing in my life. Thank you so much for helping me put this content out there to everyone. If you'd like to join these great people, please consider supporting me through my Patreon page. Check the link below. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.